Hey guys, and welcome back to the CLEO method. We are at workout 72 today. I'm going to be taking you through. We have a nice, fun, spicy workout for you today. So click play on that playlist and meet me at the back of your mat. Make sure you got those dumbbells ready to go. We're going to take a nice little warm up. I'm going to trick you guys today. We're going to take our feet here with distance apart, coming down into a nice body weight squat as you sink it down, and then drive it all the way up. Good. Sinking down nice and low. Drive it all the way up, keeping that breath. Great. Just give me 3 more like this as we lower down, driving it up. 1 more, getting that mobility, and then as we drive up, take those hands behind your ears or behind your head, little bend through your knees, coming down into your good morning. Let's stretch open through those hamstrings and drive it up. Good. All right, pulling it down, drive it up. Set your focus on your breath, and as we come into this little warm-up, checking in, noticing how your body feels this morning, today, whatever time it is that you are training. Good. Moving at your intensity level. Give me 1 more. And drive it up. As we do, take those hands nice and high, just pulling down the back, find a little lat pull down, and then drive it up. Checking in, zipping that belly button towards the spine. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Now, if you've been following along this week, your shoulders may be feeling a little tender. We've done a lot of shoulder work. Good, last 2. And 1. Drop those hands down, link those fingertips together, pull those fists back for 3. For 2 and 1. Let's come down to the ground, finding your tabletop position. We're just going to take through 5 rounds, cat and cow, warming that spine up. All the way around. Good. Starting to tune into their body. Asking yourself, what is it that I need in this movement practice today? Last one. As you round those shoulders, tuck those toes, pull it back to your downward facing dog, shake that head, yes, yes, no, no, and walk those hands all the way back to the feet. Take a little pause, getting right into the lower back. For 3, for 2, and 1. Let's roll ourselves up. Keep those hands high. Beautiful work. All right, grab your dumbbells for me. We're going to set ourselves up into a bent over row. I want you to take reverse grip, so bring your hands underneath, lean it over, pull those elbows in, and then drive it away. Now, sorry, we're alternating, so we're going to take 1 at a time as we pull it in, zipping that core on nice and strong. You can go a little bit heavier as we alternate, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Great. All right, so today's workout, we've got 2 exercises. We repeat twice, moving through 6 sets of movements today. Great, we've got 10 seconds. Squeezing it in. Soon as we hit that last one, we're gonna bring those weights into the chest. And up we go, squeeze them in. We're gonna come to the edge of the mat. We've got 4 little crab walks to the end of your mat in 2 and 1. Let's go to the side. If you fit 4, great. If you fit 3, that's totally fine. Depends how long your legs are. All the way to the end. Keep it low. Now make sure you're guiding from the side of the thigh rather than from the ankle. You want to get that strength all the way through those glutes. All right, keep it nice and low. Keep that control through that breath. Zip that belly on. We got it. How many more rounds up and down can you do? We've got 10 seconds. Good, 1 more I reckon. Let's go all the way to the end. And stand yourself up. Oh, we got 10 seconds. Get yourself set up, pull those shoulder blades back. If you need a heavier weight, grab it. Leaning yourself over, bring those hands down, pull those shoulder blades back. Set yourself up, off we go. Good. Maybe you find a little tuck of the chin. Find a little breather. Keeping it nice and controlled. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you pull it back. All the way down. Good. Nice. If you need to slow it down, slow it down. Squeeze and feel that activation through the back. You got it. All the way through. Catch your breath. 10 seconds here. If you're feeling it in your lower back, sink that bum, zip that core on, maybe stand a little bit more upright. And 1. Beautiful. Come to the edge of your mat. Take those weights in. Challenge yourself to go a little lower. We're going in 3, in 2, and one, sink it down, all the way to the side. Get low. Can you go a little lower? Keep that control. Nice work. Use that breath. Squeeze those weights into the chest. Hold it open. Great. Halfway. Notice if you're creeping up. Can you get a little lower? Go down. So close. Keep it going. Last one, all the way up to the edge. And one. Beautiful. Drop those weights down. Meet me in a tabletop position. We're going to extend our right leg back. Left knee is going to stay down. Zip that core on. Kick it all the way back. Good. All right, we're lifting and lowering. All the way up, all the way down. Now, if you're feeling funky in the shoulders or in the wrists, you can always come down onto your forearms. But make sure that gaze is shifting to the top of your mat. Good. Little lower, little lift. We're going to stay on this one side for the entire time. When we repeat this round, we'll swap legs. So just take a little mental note. Know which side you're working. If you forget, it'll soon tell you when we come to the other side. 3, 2, and 1. Drop both of those knees down. All right, your option to challenge yourself. We have a push-up back to a child's pose. If you want to get a little funky today and come up onto your toes for those push-ups, great. Otherwise, keep it on the knees, lower down, pull all the way back. If you're choosing those toes, we come forward, then tap those knees back. Good. The option is yours. Lower down, pull it all the way back. Set to focus that breath. Now, a little tip with your push-ups, keep that gaze forward. You'll notice as you fatigue, your head wants to drop down. It actually does not help you. The further we gaze forward, the more space we have in those shoulder blades. All right, last 5. And 1, take a rest. 10 seconds. All right, we've got it going all the way down to the left side. Kick that leg out, take a little lift, little lower, all the way up, all the way back. Good. Keep it nice and controlled. Gaze it forward, all the way for 3. Keep it high, keep those hips square. You got it. Nice, keep that control. Stay with me. Once again, if you need to come down to those forearms, that is your option. Good, use this breath. Nice. Stay. Last 5. And take your rest. All right, guys, so moving straight back into those push-ups. Lift that weight forward, gaze all the way down as we push up, and then pull all the way back to that child's pose. Good, starting to use that breath. Nice. Send it back. Now, once again, if you want to challenge yourself this time, you can tuck those toes as you move forward. Take a little push-up. Drop those knees as you send it back. Good. Nice. Find that strength, lowering down. Pull it all the way back. Not too much longer here. You can do this. Good. All the way forward. All the way back. Let's go. Last 3. Can you fit one more in? And take a quick little rest. All right, guys. Make your way up to your feet. We're going to grab both of those dumbbells. Set yourself up facing to the edge of your mat. Hands beside. As we come back, bicep curl. As we come up, press. Send it back, curl, and then press overhead. Send it back, curl, and press. Good. Alternating those legs all the way from side to side. This is your option. If you want to go heavier, you go nice and slow. If you want to find a little bit of intensity, you can set to speed it up. Find that control as we step and we drive. Good, not too much longer. We can do this all the way. And 1, take a rest. Take those hands down. Zip that core on. You'll be glad to know we have more shoulders. Take those weights to your shoulders. We're going to seesaw our dumbbell press. So take in one, then the other. All the way from side to side. Good, like you're trying to climb a rope. We are dying over here. There has been so many shoulder workouts this week. Good, take a little breather, drive it up, send it back. Nice. Notice as you fatigue, if you start to get into the lower back, tuck it under, brace that core. Keep it going. Nice, so we've got this. Let's go, can you find a little smile? We can get there all the way to the end. Last 3, last 2, on 1, good. All right, 10 seconds. Catch your breath. Big breath in, big breath out. We're coming straight back to that reverse lunge. Setting yourself up, 2, and 1, let's go down. Curl it in and power it up. Send it down and drive. Nice. Really make sure you're getting the depth through those lunges. Power through that front leg as you step forward, all the way up, all the way back. Nice, we find that power, we find that control through the legs. Nice, all the way. Whoop, don't fall over. Keep that balance. Now a little trick I find helpful with my lunges. Imagine you're standing on train tracks rather than trying to put those feet behind one another. Last one. Woo. Guess what? Dumbbell press, seesaws. We are going in 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go up. All right. Focus that breath. We drive. Drive. Now, if you notice you're finding a little bounce, can you zip everything on? Power from those arms. Good. All right, slow. Keep that control. Whew, we can do it. You are so close to the halfway mark. Let's keep going. All the way up. 3, 2, on 1. Take a little rest. Drop those dumbbells down. Come all the way down to a seated position. We're coming into a Russian twist. We have one leg extended. Your choice if you want a dumbbell. Otherwise, hands in. We twist. We twist. Take those legs out. Keep that rotation as you twist over to the side, lengthening. Good. Now with your Russian twist, the further back you go, the stronger it is going to be. The further upright, you just change that sensation. Find your sweet spot, leave the rest. Good. All right, we can do it. 10 seconds. I want you to meet me in a high plank position. We are moving into my favorite exercise in 3, in 2, and 1. Flip it over, cross those ankles. As graceful as you can. Let's go, tuck those toes, pull it back. We are moving back in 2, in 1. Shift those hips towards those heels, power yourself forward. This is your perfect opportunity to choose if you want to go slow and controlled or if you want to speed it up like a rocket ship. Your choice. Good. Keep that control. Nice. I quite like to imagine I'm like a spring, bouncing back, bouncing forward, all the way through. Good. Quads galore as we shift back. Nice. Last 5. Do not give up on me. If I'm doing it, you gotta do it. Let's go. 2 and 1. Whew. How fun. Whew. Guess what? We have another one of those. But roll it over. Straight back to that Russian twist. Extend one leg. Twist. Bring it in. We twist. Be kind to that lower back. If it's feeling niggly, sit it up. Just take your regular twist. Know that you always have options in a movement practice. We notice what feels good for ourselves. Leave the rest. If the speed is too high for you, slow it down. Good. Whew. You can do it. Let's go. All the way. Nice, stay with me. Mine are getting a little sloppy. Bring that form back. 2 and 1. Cross it over. Graceful transition. 10 seconds. We are going back to that plank. 2 and 1. Let's go. Pull it back. Drive it forward. come back to your intention. Do you want high intensity today, or do you want slow and controlled? The choice is yours. Maybe you just have a burst of energy and you need to get rid of it. Otherwise, it's a long slog to the end. Let's go. Nice. We are halfway through these. Now, I say they're my favorite, but they also kind of suck. Keep going. All the way forward, all the way back. Keep shifting that gaze. Oh, that's a nice sound. Take a little rest. Come up to your feet. Gather your dumbbells on the way up. We are in set 5, guys. Take your weights out to the side. Zip that core on. Driving out and then all the way back. Find that chest. All the way in. Send it back and down. Good. Keep that control. Drive up. All the way back. We are halfway. Nice. Stay with me. You can do it. 10 seconds to go. Whew. Looks easier than it is. All right, last little bit. 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds. Bring those weights into your chest. Pull it back. You are going to feel these quads after our last exercise. Sink it down. Double pulse. So little pulse, then stand it up. Sink down. Little pulse, stand it up. You got it. Pulse and drive. Great. Check in. Make sure those knees are tracking out to the side rather than coming in together. Good. Sink those bums back. If you know you're not even getting low into a squat, challenge yourself. Get down, drive it up. All right. Keep with me. Guess what? We got 5 seconds. And 1. Good. All right, chest press. Take that quick little breather. You have 5 seconds to gather yourself together. Get yourself ready. Bring it to that 90 degrees. Send it out all the way back. All the way back. Nice. Keep that control. Send it out to the side. Nice. Find that motion. Find that movement. Your shoulders should be on fire because we are burning. We can hardly hold these weights anymore. All right, not too much longer. If you need to find a little staggered stance to get to the end. All right, we can do it. Last 3, last 2, and 1. Okay, guess what? Squats. Bring it in. Squeeze them together. 3, 2, 1. Squatting down, a little pulse, drive it up. Now that pulse is a pulse, not a bounce. So get down, half up, half down, then drive it up. Still get that full form, that still range of motion all the way through. Don't cut corners on yourself. Get low, get control. Feel into those sit bones. You're halfway. Great. Nice. You're so close. Do not give up on me. Let's go. A little lower. Whew. Last 5. We can do it. Right to the end. And 1. That was nice. Let's go down to the ground. It's like a rest, but it's not. So you've got 1 round left. Dumbbells are going to be in front of your chest. Lay it onto your back. Dumbbells, glue them together. Chest press as you lower down. Drive it all the way up. All the way down. Drive it up. Good. Sliding it down. Drive it up. Now, if you're not feeling too much here and you want to add some extra into the core, you can bring those legs to a tabletop position. Make sure those knees are at 90 degrees. Not too far into your chest. Keep it strong. Otherwise, use the feet. Plant them down to drive that weight up. All right. So close. And rest. We've got our windscreen wipers. Now, the logistics over here are going to be a little tricky. So, we've got long legs. we've got a lot of movement to go through. You're going to be taking over one side and then the other. So press those hands down, roll it from one side to the other. Try not to hit anything in the meantime. Good. Plant those hands down. You'll know how far you can go for your lower back and for your core. The idea is to draw those hands onto that mat, onto the earth, to squeeze you back through center. I kind of feel like a ticking clock from side to side. Good, take that rest. Grab those dumbbells. We're moving straight back into that chest press. Ground those feet down, weights in, press that lower back all the way down, all the way back up. Squeeze it in, all the way back. I like to consciously press my lower back down to the ground, imagining my belly button is drawing back towards the spine, and then gently drawing my rib cage down towards my hip bones. That keeps a nice, strong, braced core as we drive that weight overhead. Using this breath, keeping it controlled, nice and slow. And rest. Whew. All right, windscreen wipers. This is our last one. Take your hands down, feet up. Be kind to your friends if they're around. Little rock from side to side. Now, can you challenge yourself to go a little lower? If this is doing nothing good for your lower back, bring your knees to a tabletop and do the same thing. I want you to imagine you're switching that core on as you rock from side to side. Beautiful. Nice, take it all the way to the end. Keep going. Focus that breath. Let's go rock it from side to side. All of those tiny little muscles are working. And take a rest. Drop those feet down. Just allow soles of the feet together. Knees fall out wide. Take a moment to bring a hand to heart, a hand to belly. Closing those eyes down. Just take a little breath here. Little moment. Allow everything to press pause. Allow yourself to soften. Checking in with the energy within your body. Taking one more full breath. Exhale, let it go. Gently draw those knees up towards the sky. We're going to kick that right leg up. Flex the foot, take the ankle over the knee, and let's slide that knee in. Maybe you grab behind the leg, grabbing to the shin or to that leg as you soften through the breath. Taking some time as you rock from side to side. Feel that nice deep stretch out the outer edge of the glute. Good, let's take one more breath. Kicking that right leg up to the sky, just grab behind the knee, the hamstring or the shin. If you want a little deeper, you can slide that left leg long, stretch out through that hamstring. And let's swap it over to the other side. Right foot plants down as the left foot comes over that knee. Squeeze it in. Whew, juicy glutes as we stretch them out. Allowing that heart rate to slow down here. Being kind to your body for 2. On 1, you can release, lengthen that leg long, draw that foot nice and high. Maybe you point and flex the foot. Keep plugging the hip down to the earth. Good, slow that breath down. And then if that feels okay, hug both of the knees into the chest. We're going to stack both of the knees over to the right side. Taking a nice little twist, bring out through that lower back. And let's take it all the way over to the other side. Nice stretch all the way over. Maybe a few clicks and cracks in there. And then as you return back, Take a nice little roll forward, find your way up to seated. As you circle yourself around, take a nice easy cross-legged position. Inhale, reach those hands high. Take a nice big stretch open for 2, for 1, and bring those shoulder blades down. Nice big roll. Good. Nice work, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this week and today. Hope you are feeling nice and sweaty and strong, and we will see you back next week.